3, 2, 1, go.
So, I guess this is MGR. It's like a platinum game in the style of Bayonetta and everything. And at first I want to say that normally Pennigan wanted to run this, but he's a scumbag. And then he made me run it. So, then he said he's gonna be in the mumble, but he's probably sleeping because he's an even bigger scumbag. So what I want you guys to do is to send him hate messages on Twitch. Like a lot, please. Because he's the worst. But to start this off, this chapter is RNG hell. Like this boss is pure RNG. There's not a lot I can do. Just chip in some hits, hope he headbutts me, that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Also, this category is New Game Plus, so after next chapter I'll have every upgrade and everything. And this guy's trolling me. Yeah. It's actually pretty terrible. I tried to get a tail attack, but guess he doesn't want to. So this is really bad. Now he's just gonna jump away. It's pretty terrible. Game's louder than me. Well, this Ray 1 is amazing. It's actually really terrible. Okay, now it's done, but that was like the worst thing I've ever done, so it's okay. I appreciate every hate message that Pennigan gets. So that was like the big RNG part. Next part is only RNG that matters for a couple of seconds. Not like anything big, but that's okay.
Very good. But do not rest easy just yet.
Also, a lot of people don't know that you can skip these score screens by pressing A and B instead of waiting them out. So if you're running this game and you don't know it, now you know.
There, get it.
So this section shows off the great thing that is called ninja running, which makes you automatically jump over everything, but it's trash, so you want to avoid every animation you can get. And the fastest movement in this game is sprint jumping, so that's what I'm gonna do the whole time. Also, there's this great mechanic where you cut things, and this is terrible, but that's okay. Oh my god, why is this happening? This RO1 is the worst. Oh well. So, Ray somehow is still alive, with only one arm. I don't know why. But here I'm gonna do specific attacks to get him on 80.1% to skip one of his phases. I missed one attack, that's great. But now he's on 80.1, so I'm gonna skip one phase of him by attacking him here. And then I'm gonna try to chip an attack right here, and I skip the phase, which saves quite a bit of time. And now the rest is pretty easy. Also, I would like a cat bag with a katana and an eye patch on stream. That would be really nice. These missiles are RNG. There can be unlimited ones, or this could go really fast, but that was really fast. Overall, this first chapter is bad, but that's okay. That's why this game is kinda meh for Marathon. At least the beginning. And I'm probably gonna choke a whole lot during this run. So, yeah. You'll see a lot of jokes if you like that kind of stuff. Some people might say this run is hard, but that's just a lie. I'm just bad. Sub 2 second ray is really good though, so at least that's something.
He's headed for the front of the train.
Up next is some great more boss manipulation with a bit of RNG in it that only saves a couple of seconds or wastes a couple of seconds. But yeah, I'll try to manipulate him. I want this guy to do specific attacks by going to him and stuff. And I want him to not jump away. Okay, everything's good.
And not half
That's
bad.
like the hardest phase, and he gave me the good attack. So, I am good. The rest is easy peasy.
Your technique lacks something.
Also, I think this may be the edgiest game in the whole marathon. Or it's definitely up there. Here I'm just gonna take 2 steps and wait till he does a move, then I'm gonna attack. And yeah, that's gonna manipulate him and ending the fight very fast. In one attack, like the next attack he's gonna do is gonna end the fight. And there we go. That's the first chapter. It's really slow. That's slow by like a minute or 50 seconds. So now we have all the upgrades and everything. I have Awake that gives me unlimited Ripper mode. I have all the weapons, so I can do skips like these. Hopefully it works first time, and it worked. That's good. That basically skips a big fight here with a cutscene and everything. And I'm sorry if this game runs on low frame rate. That's just how it is.
This is
The
Boris.
frame rate is
Give me your
perfect.
status.
Looks
Good. As
No,
adults
like the
also
in-game
try.
frame rate is not that great for me. Like, that's just how it is. If I play in windowed mode. So the trick I'm doing is called pole arm jump. It lets me get way more height than I should and get over all the invisible walls and stuff. And so I can just walk on out of bounds like here. And you'll see it a couple of times in the run. It's fairly easy to do, but I can't really explain how it works since I am bad. So yeah, just gonna walk out on this out of bounds right here to the next boss fight, which is right here. This boss fight, or every boss fight, has really specific fight like attacks you should do. Like here, this is very specific and very hard. Amazing fight right here. Perfect. If not frame perfect. But yeah, most boss fights are very specific in the way you do them. If you do one wrong attack, you basically fucked up and lose a lot of time. Yeah, if you miss that trigger, you fall through the world and you have to do all the out of bounds again. It's not good. Yeah, smokeless saves 1 second, but it's bad. You shouldn't do it. And here, straight into the next small boss fight, I guess, which is also really hard and pure RNG. Like, look at this. Dude, I got the best RNG. What a guy. Or what a helicopter. I don't know what you want to call him. And then just some more movement. Just ignore all the other guys. So New Game Plus is completely different from New Game.
Some kind of electronic lock on the gate.
They look like 2 completely different runs, so you should check out both if you like this game. And you should check out General Beatrix World Record Run and Kramer's World Record Run. So this trick allows me to slow down time with Ripper mode while I use Blade mode, which slows down these guys, but not me. And these guys spawn the thing where I can't walk through. I forgot what it's called right now. The barrier. So I can just skip that whole fight there, which saves quite a bit of time. It's a really easy trick, and it's the only time it's ever used in the run. Sadly, because I really like it. And some
We
more
intercepted
ignoring
combo
enemies,
backup
because
during
that's
your
fun.
last fight. The caller's position is on your Soliton radar.
Right here, after this thing, I'm gonna
It's just
restart a
ahead at the
checkpoint,
end of the
So-
no, there should-
because
it is-
it's 2
Go.
seconds faster than walking. Sadly, Kramer's dead, and he's never gonna do a run again. It's very sad.
Watch out! They keep on coming.
Some more really hard fights. The beginning of this game has really easy fights. Later on, they're gonna get a bit more complicated, but not very. And with these score screens, you can also see how fast you are. 13 seconds is pretty good, and 12 seconds is possible, but I can't complain about 13 seconds. Right here, I'm just gonna jump on some lasers and stuff, and slide under these lasers. On stairs, you generally don't want to jump. And here's a nice smoke. Oh, nice, I got seen. That's the first time that ever happened to me in a long time. But that's okay. Oh god, I felt— no! This is like the secret area with some cardboard guy. Also, no, I'm just gonna restart. Whatever, that was trash. I can just restart and do the grenade again. That didn't happen in a long time. Well, normally you throw the smoke and then you ignore all the guys like this. And like this doesn't close. And it's all easy, but you know, I'm trash, so it's okay. Once again, straight into the next boss fight, which is really easy. If someone asks why I use Japanese text, Japanese text is nothing. Like, this game is based on audio, and the audio is always in English, no matter what you use. So, I just use Japanese text because it's less text on the screen, so it looks nicer. And normally I have a really weird split layout, some people may know it, so it just looks nicer. Basically I did that fight perfectly. You just do specific attacks to skip all her stuff and go straight into the next phase. And at 10% boss fights end. So basically the boss fight is gone, like she's just gonna charge at me and end the fight now. Without me having to do anything. And that was it. It's a very hard boss fight. Am I Australian? No, I'm not. There's some details about all these boss fights. Yeah, I can. That's smart. I could disable subtitles, but I like how they look. So, yeah, there are details about all these boss fights. Like, let's say, like maybe a second and stuff, but it's too hard to explain that. So I'm not gonna bother. I don't know. The songs in this game are supposedly kinda good, but I don't know. If you hear them over and over again, it's not that fun. So, yes, I am a cat, URL, that is true.
It's right. I'm in the sewer system.
All right, you're mid. Accord what? Hell, we need.
That is true.
No. Do we like
It's first. Oh,
black?
maybe. I will scout ahead.
Right here, I'm just gonna switch to the Psy for one single enemy and activate Ripper
Sir,
mode.
yes, sir.
Ripper mode slows down time and stuff around you, so like animations are really slowed down and stuff. But it doesn't slow down audio. So if you wait for things with audio cues, you can use Ripper mode in between, or like fade outs and stuff, because it doesn't slow that down.
Exercise
Yeah. This enemy right here, sometimes he jumps away, but if you just spam hard attack during this cutscene, he will never ever jump away. So that's pretty good. He will never ever jump away if you spam heart attack. Next up is the stealth section, which basically represents all the stealth in this game very well. I'm just gonna wait here a bit. That should be good. And now, some grand stealth right there. Really hard. I'm basically a ninja.
There is a boy in these sewers.
I'm gonna try to avoid all these geckos falling on me right here. Sometimes it's kinda hard, but I did it, so that's okay. And these cutting mechanics can fuck you up sometimes. Let's hope I get them all three with one attack, and I did. That's good. That was pretty fast. These fights may look kinda easy, but
Yeah, there's
they're a bit hard.
Make sure you
Like, I don't know. I'm gonna switch to Foxblade for like one enemy. No, why did I switch back? My muscle memory's all messed up. But yeah, I'm gonna use Foxblade for like one enemy. Right here.
It is possible they are conducting test operations.
It's another great stealth section.
They're not going to
Just
make it easy to
look
get
at
into
this.
that lab. Is there some way you could sneak past?
Really good, really hard. And after these boxes I can jump again. If I jump before that, the enemies will see me, so that's kinda bad.
I have determined the approximate
Here I'm just gonna
location
hug
of
the wall
lab
so
based
this
on
enemy
the
doesn't
board's
charge me
information.
directly.
It is marked
Else
under
he's gonna knock me back and it's gonna lose a couple seconds and
Fake wall
that
projector.
kinda stuff.
Pretty well hidden, I gotta say.
And also about these buttons, sometimes they just don't want to be pressed. Like you spam the use button, but
and
they just don't work. So that's kind of bad. I think it has to do if you jump before using a button or something. That's my theory, but I don't know for sure. I'm gonna throw grenades to just make these guys walk there so I can freely press this button. It's very easy. And I use the EM grenade because it explodes faster than the other grenades. So I can move faster. Oh, that guy survived. That's not good. That was not very good, but whatever.
Is it up?
for now, those were
Da.
Jordan.
Yes, perhaps.
Jeez.
Wait, you said...
Yeah, we've got any Egypt.
True.
I bet.
And this part is kind of fun, but it's only like 7 seconds long, and it's the only gecko part in the whole game. So, you know. Kinda wish they would add more like this. Well, it's not in the whole game. There is VR missions you can do with a gecko.
Use it to locate a data input
They
terminal.
don't count. And it's over already, and now this great cutscene. It's very funny. It's a very funny joke.
You see that in my only what about right?
This section is kinda hard. If you miss like one gecko, you're completely fucked. But let's hope I do it right. Okay, it worked out. And I'm gonna try to cut off his legs right here to make him despawn faster. What I didn't mention is that enemies despawn faster if you cut off their upper body and then their legs.
Bad news, right? We can't.
What? No, you think?
If you just cut one part off, they probably despawn really slow. I'm gonna grab this grenade here, just for safety. You don't have to get it, but I do it. And into the next boss fight, which is kinda easy. Just the second phase, if you do like a wrong movement thing, it's kinda completely fucked, but I'm gonna try to not do that.
The bastard is blocking the way. Push
Just
that
attack him
back.
4 times, use the jumping pincer attack, and he should be pushed in, which he isn't. Okay, that was interesting.
They have switched to biped mode. Careful. It is whole new battle now.
And the fight is basically done, because now he's stunned. And I can just end him. Also, it's faster to activate all the blade mode attacks, but don't actually do them. Like you just have to trigger them
Not to
Mark.
and
This
don't
is-
actually
it won't
attack
even-
him.
So you heard. We need.
No, column. Mark.
I didn't. We'll figure.
Jeez.
Gonna switch to polearm for the next chapter, and this chapter is basically done. That wasn't flawless, but it was okay. Gonna juke this guy, and then I'm all good. Sub 20 grad is not very good, but I guess it's okay with the intro, with the R00. So yeah, this chapter is done. No, not porn, the polearm. A 527 is not that fast. World record is like 510 or something, so there is some optimization to do. Right here I'm gonna try to skip this whole fight and more. And I did it, that's good. I'm kinda worried about that skip, but basically I skipped like 3 fights and a bit more than that. Just hope this guy doesn't troll me with this grenade, because he can destroy the bridge and I fall down and stuff. But everything went well. And now here's a bit of fan service for you guys.
Right.
Here's your
What's your
probably
status?
your waifu or something.
Look, company.
Right.
Board. They'll be. We. You sign. I.
See you,
Just.
doctor.
You won't.
And your-
There in road.
Isn't she
Today-
nice?
Yeah.
Well, now, well, I do.
Spec-
And I can cut her,
Yes,
because I need to wait for the checkpoint anyway. So, as long as the checkpoint loads, it doesn't matter if I use restart. Right here, more specific fights to speed this up a bit. I did it too early, but that's okay. Just gonna use this combo 2 times to annihilate these guys, and we're good to go.
Run. You will find an elevator inside that office. Use it to reach the roof. Traveling atop buildings will minimize...
These guys are kind of trolly sometimes, yeah, one guy sometimes survives because I'm dumb, but whatever. And now a great elevator.
we should.
You should.
Even so,
We can look at Raiden's butt if you guys want. Like, look at this. It's a nice firm butt for you guys. Normally I like to practice spamming for the last boss fight here, but I guess I'll leave it a surprise if you don't know the last boss fight. And as to when this red dot goes out of my radar, I'm gonna do a high attack to trigger the thing faster than it should, so I can leave the elevator a bit faster. Doesn't really save that much time, but whatever. And now to a big skip in this game. It's called a roof skip, and it's hard. If you're new to this game at least, and I got it. That's good. Right here I'm gonna go more out of bounds. Hope I don't fail this, because if I fail this I'm gonna lose a lot of time. But I did it.
This.
It will attempt
Yeah.
as a...
That trick is kinda hard as a beginner as well, but oh well. And now I can just walk out of bounds here. And in every jump I use the radar thing so people can see what's happening. I personally don't need it, but I guess it's nicer for the stream to know where I'm going.
There is a maintenance shaft up ahead. Use it to return to the surface.
Gonna switch weapon here and just ignore everything that's happening. And activate this codex conversation,
It would appear you secured...
About.
Right.
Remind.
which gives me a checkpoint. I can reload, and yeah. Here I am. Just skip the whole part there.
You have almost reached World Marshal Headquarters.
And some more fighting. Very hard. Just spam the button.
It appears
This guy just laid down for me. I don't know. Guess his body's ready or something.
the road support. That should bring
Kill
it
this
down.
thing. We're all good.
Enemy ahead,
For
Raiden.
15 seconds is
Avoid
kinda
fighting if
slow,
you
but that's okay. Here, this stealth, I fucked up, so I'm gonna restart.
Enemy ahead, Raiden.
Yeah, that was
Avoid
bad,
fighting if
but
you can.
you know, what can you do? I'm just bad at this game overall. Gonna use the side to speed this fight up a bit by jumping to all these guys like this. and hopefully
Dock LQ-84.
this guy was in a weird spot, which is good for me.
Real dog has a far greater
And I cancelled the high attack, so I can instantly do another one with blade mode. Like, you can cancel your combos with blade mode, so you can instantly start a new one from scratch, which is not oh my god, did I just do that? Normally there's a skip right there, which skips the slowdown. Well, that's kind of embarrassing. Yeah, no one knows the skip, so you guys can't judge me, it's okay. You guys can't judge me. Like, all this wouldn't be happening. This would just be quiet and nothing would appear. And I would probably be done already. Oh well, it happens. The skip only saved like 4 seconds. And if you have to restart for the skip, that's not worth it. Because the loading screen and everything is longer than what you save already. Just gonna kill these guys. And then do some stylish moves in the air. And now this part is really boring for like straight. There's nothing happening, and I don't know if anyone has any suggestions what to do or whatever, because like there's nothing I have to do. I just have to walk and then wait for 2 minutes. Then yeah, I don't know. Or if there are any donations or whatever, then just
Unfortunately, we don't have any donations now.
okay. So you guys, if you want to get your donations read, you can get them in right now, you know. Right now. No matter how small the donations are, they help out. So, yeah. I'm not gonna sing you a lullaby, I'm sorry. But yeah, this part is really boring, and I just walk forward the whole time. There's no way to speed this up. Really, I don't even know what to say to this. Next up is like a boss fight that's kinda hard. If I take longer than that, okay, I'm gonna wait with the last hit for the last boss till that time is over. Yeah, I'm just gonna mess up the last boss intentionally. These enemies will just wail on me, but I can't die in this part because I'm like emo Raiden or whatever. Look at this. I could blade mode and kill them, but that wastes time. And also they spawn infinitely. Well, not infinitely, but you can't kill them all. In my PB, which is like a 56-minute run, like 57 rather, I fucked up this boss fight, so don't expect too much of me. Please, thank you.
Or is that just what you tell yourself? Fuck you.
And this cutscene here takes 1 minute and 20 seconds exactly. And on console you can skip this, and that is why Xbox is faster than PC. Because the loading times don't make up enough for this cutscene.
Free will is a myth. Religion is a joke.
No, you don't need any graphics. I play on low, I think. I don't remember.
The DNA of the soul.
I play like on the lowest settings.
They shape our will. They
But
are
I'm
the
not sure.
culture. They are
But yeah,
everything we pass
Xbox
on.
is faster than
Suppose
PC
someone
just because of this
that came
cutscene,
along
which you can skip.
learn to hate.
Also, there are memes, so yeah.
They become a carrier. Envy, greed, despair, all means, all passed along.
How about full of shit? Is that a meme?
I don't have a
Can't
favorite
fight
meme.
nature, Jack. Wind blows, rain falls, and the strong prey upon the weak. Ugh. Sam tells me you see your weapon as a tool. Something that saves lives, a means of justice. Now there's a pretty meme. Exquisite.
Reminder to send Pen a hate mail if you haven't done it
Burden
yet.
of all the lives you've taken. Absolved you of guilt when you enjoyed it.
And now the great boss fight, which is kinda hard, but that's a really bad attack, but I managed to work with it. Gotta put him on exactly this percentage to skip the next phase. So, sorry if I don't talk a whole lot during this, but I don't know, it's kinda hard.
This one's on me.
I'm basically gonna skip all these phases, or I'm gonna try to skip all these phases where he does this. This is the only phase that you can skip. He'll always do this one. Oh my god. I'm getting wrecked. Also, I'm gonna take it safe and move so I can get the slowdown so I can hit him. Just gotta do a pincer combo here, cancel it with jumping, and I skip the phase. Normally there's a phase on 30%. Okay, interesting. But that's okay. And I'm gonna try to... No! Why? Oh my god, that's bad. Yeah, normally that attack should hit him, and then the fight is basically over. But it's okay, I can still do this. Yeah, the fight is over. 10%, I skipped all the phases. Kinda slow, but... The jumping attack is like the only instance of RNG that's really in this game after RO00. And it messes up the whole fight, kinda. But I made it work, so that's okay. Sadly, I'm not gonna beat Beatrix's ESA run with this run because he got a really good Ray fight, and I got like the worst. So I'm kind of sad about that, but it happens.
Now what will you do, Jack Ripper?
Yeah, you can run towards that stuff, and then you can block it faster. I don't know if it matters that much. What's the other thing that I had to pick? Probably like that frog meme. You know what I mean? I don't want to say its name because I'm too embarrassed of messing it up. But like, I don't know. That sounds like a good fanfic to me. You guys know what I'm talking about. I don't want to mess the name up with bad pronunciation. So I'm always kind of embarrassed to say things like that. And straight into the next chapter. I'm gonna equip some stuff here. And everything's good. Yeah, frog bag. You can. Yeah, sure. It's good enough. This chapter, I don't know. All the beginning chapters are like the hard ones. I feel like this one isn't too hard, but it can still mess you up. Like this fight is not very good, but I killed them all fast enough. The only hard part is like the dogs or whatever. They can jump away.
Sundowner contacted you from the top floor. Time to make your way up there.
So yeah, I can't skip through these conversations. They're like unskippable. So you just gotta listen to them.
Disabled, which we should have expected, I suppose.
I will access the control unit. Perhaps you can hack an elevator and make it operational.
Ooh, splendid idea.
And now I gotta AFK for like a minute because there's nothing to do.
Seems the guards are storming the building. Titan, get back to the entrance. Buy me some time to get this elevator
This takes
operational.
exactly 1 minute, and it wants you to defend the place and stuff with like this SMG whatever right here, but I don't need that. I'm just gonna grab this grenade for safety because I missed one. So yeah, just gotta wait 1 minute till the doctor activates the elevator. Yeah, that's how every German sounds, isn't it? Doctor is basically every German in a nutshell. And I can, based on the music, I can hear when it's almost over. Like when the music gets really dramatic and stuff, then it's almost over. Like right now. It's gonna be over soon. Right now.
Wunderbar! My hack was a success. Board the elevator riding.
So the next room is also kind of hard and specific. I'm gonna try to do it fast.
Let me. So,
But
It is you in it.
it's hard. Every fight is hard in the
The
end,
electrical
but
panels are most likely hidden
don't
in the walls. Use your enhanced AR to
This
search
can
for
waste
any
a lot of
unusual
time.
heat sources inside the walls there. Good. 1 down, 2 to go. Keep at it, Raiden. Ha! I found you. No choice now.
okay, I did the fast way. That's very good. I got the fast one. So if I mess that up, like the third guy, if I mess that up,
Now, head back to the gate.
then that's bad. Oh, I don't think this worked. So I'm just gonna kill the gecko that way. Normally you can cut the gecko before it even jumps out, so you can save a couple of seconds, but yeah, it didn't happen that time. The 31 is not that fast. Nice movement right there.
Raiden.
no.
Well, as you...
What you most compare most this. Look,
And the next part is basically an auto-scroller, where you just have to hold forward and jump the whole time. It's not a lot you can do wrong, maybe some bad movement here and there, but
They're
yeah,
pouring in from everywhere. This is crazy.
it's kind of an auto-scroller.
You do not have to fight every enemy you encounter.
You don't need to
Raiden.
trap that
Try and
box,
keep
I don't know
moving.
why I did. But yeah, once again, these stairs, for every runner that doesn't know, it's only worth to jump at the beginning of stairs and at the end, not in like in the middle of the stairs. It's just a secret little tip right there. You know, the RE pro tip to becoming the God Runner. And on this page, and like this walkway or whatever, you just run on around the right side and nothing will block you except for this stuff. But, yeah, I don't know. It's my own fault if I walk against it. Gonna try to... okay. He went
Only
hard.
spiders
He
in
went
the
hard.
area. Perhaps they could be put to use.
Which is bad. But it doesn't waste a lot of time. Waste like a second if you get stunned by attacking him there. Right here, jumping doesn't speed it up at all, but the grenades, or rather the rockets, normally there's a whole lot spawning, but if you jump for some reason they don't spawn that often, and they don't spawn in your way, so you can just sprint jump through everything without getting hit. And now to more
Up now, yeah?
hard parts of the
Almost there.
game.
You should
I got-
a jet attack.
Oh, there's some
Not I have
great.
element now.
I hope I don't mess this up, because this is like the part I fear the most in this chapter. But we'll see. Gonna try to kill them with polearm. Okay. Gonna try to avoid these rockets, but I didn't. Oh, amazing. Please don't shoot me. And now to the hard part. I'm gonna cut off his feet, which, like I said, it makes him despawn really slowly. If you just cut off one part, and especially only the feet, then he despawns like super slowly, but my movement there was terrible, so I'm not sure if I'll make it. Okay, I made it. That's good. Let's hope the game doesn't crash, and it didn't.
My
Perfect.
apologies, Raiden. I seem to
No,
what
if it
that
more-
I from the you captured. How
Well-
right.
So right there, this is like the only instant of the game crashing ever. If you do that,
You can reach
I don't know
the
how it
room
crashes
near the
or
freight
why,
elevator
but
just ahead.
it sometimes does. I'm glad it didn't this time. And also, I never explained the difference between the swords, but the Fox Blade I had on right now has more armor penetrations, and after chapter RO3, all the enemies have a lot of armor, so you mostly want to use Foxblade to kill them. Sam's Blade is faster in attack, but like I said, it has less armor penetration, so you can't kill all the enemies. Sam's Blade is good for these kinds of enemies though, because normally I think there would be a gecko jumping out of them or something. I don't really know. I have never crashed on killing Sam, no. Here's more butt action for you guys.
Another freight platform.
There's a tutorial by Penn again, who's a scumbag once again, but you shouldn't support him. Also, most enemies have an invincibility frame kind of stuff, but these enemies don't. And also these are all on a timer, so it doesn't matter how fast I kill them. Only matters for this guy. And right there, if you had the Fox Blade, that wouldn't be possible, I think.
Firing RPG.
If you want to learn this game, then look a lot at Beatrix's world record, because that run is really good, obviously. And you can watch Penn's tutorial if you want. I learned it by just watching Beatrix. And you really have to pay attention to detail in this run. Like, this may look very simple, but there are a lot of things in fights that you can do wrong. So yeah, if you want to learn this game, it's kind of fun, except for the beginning part, which is just RNG and makes you reset a lot. So you should run this game if you want to. I'm gonna try to position myself well enough here so I can kill all the enemies with one attack. And I got it, that's good. I killed all the enemies with the shockwave attack or whatever. And I'm gonna kill these guys with the pincer one. That was basically perfect. Hey Momo. Right here, because I'm too fast, the elevator isn't fully up yet, and I can still walk outside, so that looks really weird.
If they're yeah. So if what?
Now to the fights I hate the most, kinda. But, I don't know. Only the second part of this encounter is bad, because every monsoon fight is just a troll.
What?
Also, if you have any questions about the game or whatever, you can just ask me whenever. I'm always open to questions and helping out. There I gotta release that attack fast, else she grabbed me, and then it's like a cutscene attack of some sorts. That takes forever. So you gotta be fast there.
Question.
Okay.
And how much is this game on Steam?
I don't know, I think like 20 or something? I'm not sure. It's not a lot though, it's not full price. And everyone should play it if you like Bayonetta games or whatever, then you should definitely check this out. It's a bit easier than Bayonetta games and all, but it's still fun. And I got the quick kill, and that's really good. The quick kill there is kinda hard. So I'm glad I got it. See, I was right. 20 euros. I'm so good. My favorite color is probably your Twitch color, like a dark purple. A bit more dark than that, but a dark purple, dark pink, that kind of stuff. Once again, I can't speed this up. He's just gonna talk to me.
Of course, running it in the real world just got a bit too complicated. Doing it
the game is kind of short, but it's still hard, so it will... I don't know. I thought when I played it, it was really hard, but I guess I was just really awful.
Well,
so.
Maybe dream is the wrong word. They do kill some POWs.
He's just gonna talk to me, and I don't really care.
They enjoy it though. We give their pleasure centers a nice big joke.
I can just look at this butt more. Just for you guys.
They get a shiny new body as a graduation present.
If you like that kind of stuff, I don't know.
Raiden, get Sundowner. Do not lose it this time.
And now I'm just going straight to the next boss fight without anything in between. I don't know why this is in here, but I guess they thought it's good for some reason. It really helps the story of this game, which is not edgy at all. This boss fight is really hard. I'm gonna try to jump over him, which is totally pure RNG. Dude, I got the god RNG, look at this. Amazing. Oh no, I'm just gonna do pincer 1, pincer 2, and then pincer 1, pincer 2 again. And he's dead. It's a very hard boss fight. A very hard boss fight. The hardest part is actually jumping above his head. But yeah. No more great cutscenes. I'm really glad this chapter went so well. Like, that was actually pretty good. So, I'm glad. Well, I shouldn't say something too soon because I could die here. But all I have to do is sit in this corner and spam A to shoot rockets. That's all I have to do. And normally nothing would hit me, but we'll see. It looks good so far. Not that it matters if you get hurt by the things anyway. It just slows you down by like a second or whatever. Gonna cut that and the fight is over. Yeah, Pen, thanks for lurking, you scumbag. Yeah, there's no difference where you go, you can stay wherever you want. It doesn't matter, you can also stay in the tops or whatever. As long as you just spam rockets, nothing will hit you. And now I just have to spam through all these codex conversation by spamming the Y button. And I'm trying to kick this guy away. Oh no, it didn't work.
Right.
Sorry guys.
I know.
If it's good.
And then
What?
he's up. Get some. Then we have.
Yeah, it is.
Hold up, it's not an Mark 7.
But this kinda hurts my hand to spam this hard. And now to the shortest chapter. No, I'm lying, it's not the shortest chapter. But it's the second shortest chapter there is. Which has an interesting route that everyone should learn. Everyone should. Oh, I didn't do anything.
Quite the fall,
Well,
Ryder.
that wasted a second.
I'm glad to see that you are all right.
Everyone should learn this though, because it saves a lot of time instead of fighting the geckos. So yeah, I'll try to explain it a bit. Right here I'm just gonna use the box because in the box I can't jump, so I can trigger this score screen faster.
Right?
I can't. You just
And
get up.
I'm sorry for my stuttering,
I know.
by the way, but yeah. I'm not the greatest talker or whatever. So, and once again with the with the, what is it called? The other blade, I forgot what it's called. The fox blade, yeah, that's it. The fox blade, I can kill these guys instantly. If I had the sand blade, I couldn't. This guy is hiding from me, come on. I love you too, I see. So right here, this is the route that was found by Dark Devastation. So you should learn this if you're a speedrunner of this. It saves quite a bit of time and it's very simple. You just walk like this very simple line. If you want to be good, you can jump while doing it. With this route, you don't aggro any of the geckos. So that saves quite a bit of time. World record is 54, 20 something, 30 something, I don't know. By General _ Beatrix, who doesn't stream.
I've located a route
Because
with
he's a big
relatively
shitter.
light security. I will mark the
Oh, I
head.
got seen, what the heck? I didn't pay attention.
I've located a route with
Right,
relatively
normally
light
you just
security.
walk down here and they won't see you.
I will mark the heading on your solid radar.
Yeah, it's on Xbox 360, which saves like 40 seconds
I
or
will
whatever.
join you in Pakistan. I will find a way to exit.
Well, he
the
charges
house.
at me, that's good.
Proceed out of the city. I will contact you when
I'm
I
gonna
am
switch
on
to Sandblade because Sandblade is important for the next fight. Which ironically is the Sam fight. 42 is okay. A high 30 could be possible, but generally with all these score screens, you can always check how fast you really are and stuff. Yeah, I have the fastest PC time, I guess. Oh wait, I fucked up. I didn't pay attention. Oh boy, I should pay more attention. Okay, I did it. Now the rest is easy. This guy has two different ways of taunting you, so you gotta adapt to whatever taunt he's using. And the fight is over.
This ends here. Playtime's over.
The Mastiff not to spawn. I don't even know what a Mastiff is. To be honest, I have no idea what that is. Is it the dog-like thing? No, the thing on two legs at the end? Oh, 34, that's fast. Generally, this fight should be like 34 seconds, 35 seconds. The monkeys. Can you make him not spawn? I don't know what you mean, I'm sorry. I'm very confused right now. I'm gonna switch to the pole arm for another pole arm jump, skip, trick, whatever. Like, you would think I know things about this game, but I have no idea what the enemies are. That should be good. Yep, and I skipped the whole level. Straight to the boss fight. Don't forget to use the pincer here. Good. So I can just walk straight to the boss fight through every object. And yeah. Now to the last two boss fights. Which are based on audio cues, but I don't really need to listen to it because I have subtitles. So it doesn't matter to me. Just gonna do some specific combos once again to speed this up a bit and get him on some specific percentages. That's the first. I have no idea what you mean, I'm sorry. Maybe you can show me sometimes or whatever. Once again, ninja running animations are really slow, so I'm jumping around, trying to avoid them. If I get ninja running animations ever, you'll see how slow they are. No, that's not what I wanted to press. Oh, well, I'm good. I am good. I almost messed that up. Right here, I'm gonna wait till these guys spawn, else I don't do enough damage. Okay, I'm good. And now I just have to wait. The boss does 6 laser attacks now, and I want to be hit by them to get onto a specific percentage for the next boss fight. Ninja Run is the worst, exactly. So I'm just gonna get hit by some lasers here. And try so that he kills all these guys. I don't know what they're called. So one more laser should hit me, but I'm gonna wait for the last one. Let's hope I don't get hit by 2 lasers. Oh, he didn't kill the other dog thing. So let's see if he fucks me up. Okay, I waited for the audio cue, and now the fight is easy. If you don't wait for that audio cue and let go earlier, then you don't do a lot of damage, and you have to spam more attacks into him. Which is bad, obviously. Lose like 30 seconds. And the fight is basically over. Well, they're dogs on like 2 legs, come on. They're well-trained dogs. I don't know what they are. Now I just have to spam some buttons. Which I'm really bad at, but I guess if I play this game for like 300 more hours, then I'm gonna be good at it, right? And this pattern is always the same, like these button inputs, they never change. So you can just spam beforehand, they even appear. They make move sounds, I'm sorry. I didn't know that. And that's the whole boss fight. Now to the last one. I don't even know why all these robots are like animals anyway. Now there are these two sequences. I just have to put him on like 95%. I'm gonna take it safe. Yeah. Into the next one. Now he has to put me on 0% HP. So that's why I lost a lot of health to instantly finish this little scene here. I'm basically in the last boss fight now. I just have to spam some buttons again. And that's the reason I got hit by all these lasers, so he could finish me really fast. And the higher the difficulty is, the more damage he does, so it's easy on high. Which is, I don't think that's the reason why this run is played on the high difficulty, but I don't know. Who am I to ask? No spam, should I? Yeah, I can show what happens if I don't spam at all. Look at this. It's Nano Machine Sun. Sadly you have to spam, it's not on a timer I think, it's on percentage, you have to get him to like 94. And now to the last boss fight. Just do a simple combo here. I have some awful spamming right now. Very awful. I'm just gonna damage. Oh my god, that is really bad. I'm not gonna skip a heal, but I didn't practice this beforehand, so it's like really bad if you don't practice this. So I'm gonna get 2 heals, which doesn't matter. Just takes a bit longer. But normally you spam this attack and you perma-stun him, and you get only 1 healing sequence. And the fight is over because he's under 10%. Like I said, boss fights always end at 10%. Now some QTEs and the game is over. Just walk under that thing, not caring at all. Let him attack me to end the fight. And with some epic music in the background. Oh, I missed him. It's interesting. That one was fast though, so I'm okay. This is also one you can pre-buffer. Like, the command didn't even show up, but I could use the attack. There's really nothing more to say. The game is over in 10 seconds, so get like ready on time. When I press B it's over, but I can just say time anyway. Over, time. And that is the game.
58, 53.
58, so that's so sub 10 I think. Get destroyed, pen, scumbag. With a 50-second ray time loss, so I don't know, that run went well, kinda bad in some places, but yeah, I was okay.
Maybe not. You've guaranteed the status quo will go on. For a while longer, at least.
So yeah, I guess I should just stop streaming. You can go to the next run. Thanks for letting me run this pen, which is your fault, not mine. Just gonna point that out there.
They don't understand.
But yeah, don't forget to send Pen some hate messages. And thanks for watching me run this game. Don't forget